Imagine this. You're excited, ready to take on the world of horse riding, and you pick your dream horse, only to find out that this horse is more of a nightmare. Today, we're diving into the 5 horse breeds that can totally ruin a beginner rider's career. Stick around because you're going to want to avoid these breeds if you're just starting out. Hey, horse lovers, welcome back to the channel, where we uncover everything you need to know about horses. Whether you're a seasoned rider or just starting, there's one thing we all want: a horse that's safe, reliable, and easy to handle. But here's the thing, not all horses are created equal, especially when it comes to beginners. In this video, we'll be talking about 5 specific horse breeds that might look amazing, but trust me, they can end your riding career before it even starts. These breeds are known for being tricky, unpredictable, or just plain difficult for beginners to handle. Why they're popular? Let's kick things off with the Thoroughbred. I mean, who doesn't love these sleek, fast racehorses, right? They're the Ferraris of the horse world, built for speed and performance. Why they're trouble for beginners? But here's the catch. Thoroughbreds are hot-blooded and highly energetic. They're bred for racing, so they're always ready to go. Imagine being a new rider, trying to handle a horse that feels like it's always one step away from running a full sprint. Not a good idea. Their high energy can be overwhelming, and they're not exactly known for their patience with mistakes. Why they're popular? Next up, we've got the Arabian. These horses are known for their beauty, endurance, and intelligence. They're the stuff of legends, and honestly, who wouldn't want to own a horse with a royal history? Why they're trouble for beginners? But Arabians are also highly sensitive and spirited. This isn't the kind of horse you can just hop on and expect to have a calm ride. Their intelligence can be a double-edged sword. They get bored easily and might test your patience, or worse, they'll try to outsmart you. They also tend to be more flighty, which means they're quick to spook. For beginners, having a horse that reacts too quickly can be terrifying. If you're still learning to keep your balance, one spook from an Arabian could send you flying. Not worth the risk. Why they're popular? Warmbloods are superstars in the world of show jumping and dressage. They're strong, athletic, and incredibly versatile, which makes them a favorite in the competitive riding world. Why they're trouble for beginners? Now, here's the issue. Warmbloods can be slow to mature mentally. Physically, they're big and powerful, but mentally, they're like teenagers who don't want to listen to their parents. They can be stubborn, and sometimes they're just plain lazy. This combination of size and stubbornness can be tough for a beginner to manage. You need a horse that listens, and these guys, well, they're not always in the mood for that. As a beginner, you want a horse that will forgive your mistakes, not one that will get frustrated and act out. Warmbloods can be amazing, but they're best left to riders with more experience who can handle their quirks. Okay, hear me out on this one. The Mustang, wild, free, and full of spirit. Mustangs have this romantic image of being untamable, running wild across the plains. They're tough and hardy, no doubt about it. Why they're trouble for beginners? But here's the problem. Mustangs are, at their core, still wild animals. Even if they've been domesticated, they retain a lot of their natural instincts. They're not bred for riding like other horses, which means they can be unpredictable and hard to control. And honestly, if you're a beginner rider, dealing with a horse that still has a wild streak is a recipe for disaster. Mustangs can be wonderful companions, but they need someone with experience to guide them. Beginners should avoid Mustangs until they've had more training themselves. Finally, let's talk about the Friesian. These horses are stunning, with their black coats and flowing manes. They look like they've stepped right out of a fantasy movie, and it's easy to see why so many people fall in love with them. Why they're trouble for beginners? But here's what people don't always realize. Friesians are heavy horses, and while they're known for their gentle temperament, they can be too much for a beginner to handle simply because of their size and strength. They require a lot of care and attention to their physical health, too, which can be overwhelming for someone who's still figuring things out. If you're a beginner, it's better to admire Friesians from afar until you've built up the experience to handle such a majestic but demanding horse. So, there you have it, 5 horse breeds that can ruin a beginner rider's career. These horses are incredible in their own right, but they require a level of experience and confidence that most new riders just don't have yet. It's better to start with a horse that's more forgiving and easygoing, so you can build your skills without all the extra stress. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. And if you've got a horse story to share, especially if you've had a rough experience with any of these breeds, drop it in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.